A 10x rally on XRP is coming soon, but not overnight. And welcome back to Crypto Mic Drop News. How you doing? It's the weekend. Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to the channel. And as always, if you're new here, welcome. Although the US SEC has dropped its lawsuit against Ripple, the price of XRP has not reacted as favorably as many have expected. The news of Ripple's lawsuit's conclusion on Wednesday initially pushed XRP's price to approximately $2.60, surging by about 16% that day. However, that was short-lived. XRP's price dropped 8% to $2.38 just a day after the announcement. This price action has left many people confused, and to be honest with you, it's because people have very unrealistic expectations on what this news would have done to begin with. Some people were expecting a surge upwards of $10 after this news dropped, but that's just not the right expectation to have in light of this news. Now, because the market is ahead of the news a lot of the time, many experts believe that the conclusion of the case had already been priced in, especially because the week before there was some leaks coming out, for example, from Eleanor Terrett, that the resolution was actually right around the corner. The reality is that the news is not what's going to push the price of XRP. Adoption is going to push the price of XRP. Even though the news that we got was really bullish, it's just going to be the beginning of adoption coming in, which is inevitably what's going to actually push the price. In other words, like I've always said, XRP is a long-term hold. It's not a meme coin. It's a coin that you hold for a long time. It has utility. It's going to be adopted by large institutions, which is just going to take time. It's the reality of it. Speaking of adoption, Brad Garlinghouse is already getting out there being very confident and making some bold statements about the future of XRP and Ripple, the company. With the SEC dropping its lawsuit against Ripple, the company's CEO Brad Garlinghouse was featured in a Bloomberg interview making very bold predictions about XRP. During the interview, he commented on why Ripple has not dropped its cross appeal against the SEC and other XRP-related topics. He was asked things like why the U.S. Digital Asset Stockpile Executive Order did not specifically mention XRP as a part of the stockpile. Responding, Garlinghouse expressed confidence about XRP's potential inclusion in the reserve. The Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, has explained that President Trump has already mentioned XRP as part of the initiative in a Truth Social post prior to the executive order. We remember that a few Sundays ago when the internet absolutely blew up. Yeah, he was talking about that. According to Brad, the U.S. plans to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve along with a digital asset stockpile featuring other crypto assets, with XRP being among them, which I agree. I mean, Trump literally mentioned XRP first in the first tweet that he put out. On top of that, he talked about ETFs launching in the second half of 2025. Garlinghouse also expressed confidence that XRP will secure an ETF this year. Specifically, he mentioned that at least one XRP ETF will go live in the second half of 2025. And honestly, I would tend to agree, those ETFs are coming. With ETFs on the way and growing adoption for XRP as a whole, I would be super confident, just like Brad Garlinghouse, moving forward as well. And as an XRP holder, you should also be very confident. All in all, there's a lot of great stuff coming down the pipeline. Don't concentrate on price. Nothing's going to happen overnight, people. Thank you so much for watching Crypto Mic Drop News. Have a great weekend. Crypto Mike out.